Hello student, I am Mrs. Harsha Dhopre from Praveen Patel Polytechnic, Bhayandar. Today we are going to start chapter 5, that is Software Quality Assurance and Security. Learning outcomes of these videos are: after watching this video, you will be able to know about project scheduling. Then we'll start with our topic, that is project scheduling. First, we'll see what do you mean by scheduling. Scheduling, it is an important part of project planning activity. It involves deciding which task would be taken up and when. It's same like when you are making your timetable for studying purpose. Definition of project scheduling is that project scheduling is an activity that estimates efforts are distributed across the planned project duration by allocating efforts to specific software engineering tasks. There are some basic principles of project scheduling. First is compartmentalization. In this, the project is partitioned or divided or compartmentalized into number of activities, actions and tasks. Second is interdependency. In interdependency of each compartmentalized activity, task and action must be determined. Some tasks execute in sequence and some might execute in parallel. Next is time allocation. For each scheduled task, some number of work unit must be allocated. Some time must be allocated. The start date and end date of each allocated task must be specified. The next is effort validation. The number of people allocated for the scheduled task must be decided by the project manager. The next is define responsibilities. That task we have created, that every task schedule should be assigned to specific team member. Then define outcomes. For every scheduled task must have definite outcome. Then define milestones. Every task or group of tasks should be associated with a project milestone. Next, you can say that work breakdown structure. Okay, then that is the next step. Next step in that the large tasks are broken down into logical set of small activities, which would be assigned to different developer. Where that particular work breakdown structure, it is also termed as WBS, helps the managers to do this systematically. Work breakdown structure is used to decompose a given task set recursively into small activities. It provides notation for representing the major tasks needed to be carried out. The root of the tree is labeled by the problem name. Each node of the tree is broken down into smaller activities. Each activity is recursively decomposed into smaller sub-activities until the leaf level. The activities required approximately 2 weeks to develop. Consider this example. In this, you can see the particular work breakdown structure. Here you have to create a MIS application, and that particular MIS application is divided into 5 phases: requirement specification, design, code, test and document. In that design phase, it is also divided into 2 parts: database part and GUI part. And then code part, it is also divided into 2 parts, that is database part and GUI part. In this way, you have to break down the work. Then work breakdown structure, it is a representation of a project is transformed into an activity work. Any activity network shows different activities making up a project. The diagram which we have seen, that was a work breakdown structure in a tree format. An activity network shows different activities making up a project, their estimated duration and interdependencies. Each activity is represented by a rectangular node and its duration is shown alongside each task. The next, software quality assurance activity. In this, create a SQL plan, then participates in description of software process, then review software engineering activity, and then authenticate the designated software work product. This is a software quality assurance activity.